see that from a mile away. See, you can step my mother about a mile away. I got the white like me coke with the rolls like a shark bait. And all of my call it Barbies. She looking back like I'm flexing, baby, no way. And lately I've been on we got London on the train. Me on the train, I got a chick. Yeah, I look good. Me on the train, I got a chick. Yeah, I look good. Me on the train, I got a chick. Yeah, I look good. Me on
tip-off goes to Chicago. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Tracy McGrady. Anthony Davis is out there with Pippen. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Eaton in at the pivot, manning the middle. Now, here is McGrady. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Now, here's Johnson. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. McGrady outside. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by McGrady.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
LeBron a screen on McGrady. At the elbow, it's James. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Davis finds Antetokounmpo. Davis against Howard. Davis the pass to Pippen. Shot clock at 5. Davis with a screen on Kobe. Such a wide open look.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Cavaliers. Pippen with the steal. And now here's Pippen with the fast break chance. Pass to Davis. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. 1:58 left to play in the first. James in the post. Pippen on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. .137 left in the first quarter. Eaton the pass to Giannis. Clock at 6. Good. Nice job down low.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now, here's Howard. Olajuwon with a screen on McGrady. Johnson, the pass to LeBron. Here's Pippen. Scores off the crossover. Pippen's got his second basket.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Here is Olajuwon. 46 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Bryant. The 19-footer is on the money. 41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. McGrady against LeBron. McGrady sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. Loads it up for Davis. And Eaton gets it to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's James. Six to shoot. Olajuwon with a screen on Pippen. Here's LeBron, and he makes good on the layup.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Bulls lead by 4. Stay with us. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
So with LeBron on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Olajuwon is out there with Howard. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Kobe. And it's James in at the 360.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Pass to Johnson. Olajuwon deciding where to go with it. Antetokounmpo against Kobe. That misses off the backboard.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Here's McGrady. Johnson with the block. Bryant with it. Outguarded by Giannis. And finished off by LeBron.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Giannis outside. The jump hook. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Outside, Kobe. Back to Howard. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bulls. Outside, Davis. Pass to McGrady. Over LeBron. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Cavaliers trailing. Now here's Kobe. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Olajuwon. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Giannis just too much inside. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Chicago?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And their ball pressure has been a major story in this one. Their ability to create turnovers and then turn that into offense. What a huge difference that has made.
Back to McGrady. Puts one up from 19. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. McGrady's got his second basket of the game. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Johnson, the pass to LeBron. Howard setting the pick for James. Popped up there for Howard. Pass to McGrady. Puts it up from 15. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Cleveland with it. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. From deep LeBron. Eaton grabs the miss. The Bulls leading by 4. The shot and game clock separated by 4. They get it back. Davis. McGrady outside. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's Chicago with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
Taking a look at the Bulls, Antetokounmpo out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Pippen. Then there's Davis. And it's Eaton in at the 5 spot. Here's Giannis. Outside for Pippen. Over James. And Pippen with the basket. The assist from Antetokounmpo. Pippen's got the lead up to 8 now for Chicago. Pass to Howard. Olajuwon with a screen on Pippen. Back to Howard. Over Davis. Howard can't hit. Bulls leading by 8. McGrady passes to Davis. Ignoring the contact, Anthony Davis.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
And they need to stay aggressive on defense so they can protect that lead with everything they've got.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. McGrady left side. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. McGrady's got 9.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. 90 seconds now into the second half. Kobe with a screen on McGrady. 5 on the clock. Kobe against Antetokounmpo. Kobe misses. Bulls leading by 12. Top of the key. And that one's good. McGrady. McGrady's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is McGrady's specialty. You can't let this guy shake free from the mid-range.
James cooking from deep.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. So what's the difference between the diehard fans and the casuals? Well, Kevin Durant said some fans get programmed to just think about free agency and drama, and they only care about the finals and players' legacies. But he's hoping the fans lock in on the game itself, not just the storylines. Kevin, back to you.
You know, that's a good point. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. The 3 from Davis. And the 3 ball is good. Davis has got his second bucket.
And this team wants Davis looking to score and putting pressure on the defense.
James, good.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Another shot. And the rebound goes to Howard. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Off target with his 3. Pippen dishes to McGrady. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Inside. And Davis can't get it to go.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And here's James outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. James has got it back down to within single digits for the Cavs. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, he made the right play. It didn't have to be a highlight reel play, and that's all you can ask from any position.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So with Love on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. James is out there with Howard. And there's Bryant. Then it's Olajuwon. And it's Johnson in at the point. Here's Giannis. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Pass to Kobe. By Giannis. Launches a 3. Davis sees him with the putback. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Chicago.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And you can see by the steal totals, they have put a lot of pressure on the opponent's ball handlers. And as a result, their defense has been so active.
He drills the three.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
Olajuwon with a screen on McGrady. Magic Johnson, and he misses the J.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Antetokounmpo, nice use of the glass.
It'll be the Warriors off the tip. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. They've got Anthony, and it's Leonard in at the three. Fires from deep. The rebound by Detroit.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Thompson with it. Back to Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
Pass to Garnett. Now Leonard, defended by Thompson. Leonard looking over the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Chamberlain pulls it in.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now here's Doncic. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Here's Kidd. Garnett passes to Abdul-Jabbar.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Pistons. Pass to Thompson. Back to Doncic. Clock at 6. Thompson outside. No good on the three. Anthony outside. 1:56 left to play in the first. Thompson with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. And that one's good. Thompson.
How about the elevation from Klay Thompson? This jumper is sweet, and it's pure, and it doesn't matter if the defender is there or not.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about, and then decide." Back over to you, Brian.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, thank you.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Anthony against George. Fades and shoots. And the shot goes down.
Boy, Melo has made a name for himself with his mid-range game, and you can see why right there.
Pass to Chamberlain. Now here's Thompson. 46 seconds left to play in the first. It's George with the drive. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Here's Kidd. Here's Anthony. George defending. Here's Kidd. No points so far. And there's the screen. Knocks down the long J. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Pistons on top. They lead by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Klay Thompson is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's George, and it's O'Neal in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. The Pistons leading. Thompson right side. Doncic, a screen on Leonard. Thompson passes to Doncic. 5 on the clock. Fires it from 18. Again, Doncic missing. And here are the Warriors now. Anthony outside. Pass to Leonard. And there's the rejection. Anthony against George. And here's Doncic. Back to George. Wing shot on the way. Good as the jump shot falls. George has got his first basket.
This guy practically automatic. Paul George in the catch and shoot. Look out.
Here's Kidd, guarded by Doncic. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Here's Kidd, just 5 to shoot. Out to Anthony. Shoots over George.
Well, that's the wingspan of Paul George. He is so good at bothering shooters with that length.
George, a screen on Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Up top, George. He's guarded by Anthony. From 8 feet away. George's shot is off. Warriors trail by 4. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Thompson. Back to Doncic. Over Leonard. And it's Doncic missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 seconds. Shooting for Golden State. Carmelo Anthony. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
You know, Carmelo Anthony, problematic for the defense. He spends so much time at the line, keeps you on a string.
And Anthony drops them both.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Now here's Doncic. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Anthony. 44 seconds left in the second period. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from 14. Not going to go that time. And George with some nice D. Thompson against Leonard. Here's George. O'Neal. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 4.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Thompson against Leonard. And he's going for the lob.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Detroit on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back with you shortly. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. On the floor for the Warriors, we've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Anthony in at the 2. Clay busting it up inside.
Always ready to rise and fire from anywhere. Thompson's mid-range jumper is pure.
Kidd, the pass to Anthony. Lets it go from deep. Pure from three-point range. Anthony's got 7 points in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. For the tie. The shot by Kidd, no good. Detroit leading by 3. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Doncic, no good. Leonard outside. The 3. And that 3 is knocked down by Kawhi.
This guy has such a nose for the basket. Kawhi Leonard not afraid to let it fly on the catch.
Inside. O'Neal passes to Chamberlain. The 3 from Thompson. It's rebounded by Golden State. Anthony right side. Shoots over George. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here we go, one-on-one. Leonard in transition.
Well, that's about recognizing a transition opportunity when it presents itself. Nice job by Kawhi Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now Thompson. Pass to Doncic. Tries to spin move. Tries to break his ice. George for 3. It's hauled in by Garnett. The Warriors leading. Leonard with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Fader on the way. And it's in. Off the glass. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
Now the mid-range is Kawhi's bread and butter. This guy can get to his spots and take whatever he wants.
And the Pistons call time here. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Thompson outside. Back to Doncic.
First personal foul. First team foul.
.114 left in the third quarter. It's George on the wing. He's guarded by Anthony. 3 on the clock. To stop the run. And rejected. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Warriors lead by 4. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Garnett. Here's Leonard. Again, Golden State.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Kidd, the pass to Garnett. And here's Leonard, defended by Thompson. Leonard against Thompson. So good near the hoop. Leonard.
Once Kawhi Leonard gets to the interior, this guy's so tough to keep from scoring.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now here's Doncic. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The Warriors lead by 6. Luka Doncic is out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Paul George, and it's Chamberlain in at the power forward position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Sends it home from three-point land.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Back to Doncic, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
I think that's going to stick with him for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Pass to Kidd. Back to Leonard. Lets it go. Again, Golden State.
Starting to look like one of those nights for Kawhi Leonard when he's absolutely dominant on the offensive end.
Here's the pick. It's stolen. George with a steal. And now the Pistons in transition. Ooh, the explosiveness from Luka.
Terrific activity from Paul George. Sticks his long arms in and mucks up the passing lanes.
The Warriors lead by 9. Here's Anthony. He gets it to go.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
The Pistons call timeout. To hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Detroit's coach as he addressed the team. He showed a lot of trust in his players. He said to them, quote, "You already know what to do, guys. Don't lose focus on the big picture now. Go out and get this win for us." Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Pistons trail by 11. Doncic outside. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
The Warriors lead by 9. Leonard outside. Intercepted. Here we go, one-on-one. Doncic outside. 1:43 left in the final quarter.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Leonard with the ball. O'Neal covers. Oh, it doesn't go. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Kidd, guarded by Doncic. Leonard! No good from 3!
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
The free ball is down!
Was there ever a doubt they'd go to Luka Doncic? This guy is a big-time performer.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Klay Thompson. First personal foul. First team.
Leonard, double team. He launches. Another chance here for Golden State. Shots blocked.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that. Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Shoot for Golden State. At the line,
Get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. The Pistons call timeout.
Sorry.
Doncic. Thompson. And they recover it.
Klay Thompson loves delivering in tight spots. How easy does he make that big bucket look?
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Good on the first. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both. And it's a 5-point game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Doncic outside from downtown. Ooh, it doesn't go. And so it's Golden State winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
It's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Pippen is out there with Davis. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Eaton in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
Pass to Jordan. Back to Curry. Lets it go with a 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
McGrady passes to Antetokounmpo. McGrady is screen on Durant. Giannis against Durant. Here's Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 3. And the layup is good. Giannis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive enforcement.
Duncan outside. It's to Curry from deep. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Curry's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Clippers.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And that one's good by Davis.
And just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
Jordan passes to Duncan. Now here's Curry from outside the arc. That one doesn't go.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to McGrady. Lets it go from the wing. Gilmore grabs the miss.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Curry kicks to Jordan. Back to Curry. Launches a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 9.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
So timeout called here, the first for Chicago. Here's Giannis. 1:31 left here in the first quarter. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Back to you. Okay,
thank you, Allie. And here is Jordan. Following the 3 from Tracy McGrady. Just 5 to shoot. Over onto Antetokounmpo. A shot by Jordan, no good. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Here's Eaton, defended by Durant. And Eaton gets it to go.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Now here's Jordan. Hasn't made one yet. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And there's the length of Giannis. Bad idea to even attempt to get that shot over him.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And it's Pippen in the corner. Ball's knocked loose. Davis dishes to Antetokounmpo. McGrady outside. Off target from three-point range. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls lead by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Antetokounmpo is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Pippen. And it's Eaton in at the 5 spot. Outside, Davis. Pass to McGrady. Pulls it up. The Clippers grab the miss. Here's Jordan. Still without a basket. Bounce pass from Durant. Now Curry. Shoots. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pippen, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside, Davis. Here's Eaton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Down low, inside. Giannis drops it in.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Durant kicks to Curry. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Jordan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat you.
That one is off. He's off on the second.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
McGrady against Curry. Back to Antetokounmpo. Davis setting the pick for Antetokounmpo. Clock at 4. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got 5 rebounds tonight. Jordan looking it over. Lobs it up for Jordan. It's stolen by Davis. Outside Pippen. pass to Eaton. Over Jordan. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Jordan passes to Duncan. And here is Curry. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
McGrady dishes to Giannis. Pippen outside. 6 on the shot clock from downtown. He can't get that one. Clippers trail by 5. Curry wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Curry's got 14.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
That's to Curry. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
Well, that's the best way to neutralize that size advantage. Make him defend out on the perimeter.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Davis with a screen on KD. And the layup's good off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's Chicago up 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
So with Jordan on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Stephen Curry. Durant is out there with Duncan, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Gilmore in at the 5 down low.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
The Clippers trail. Durant deciding where to go with it. Jordan finds Duncan. Pass to Curry for the lead. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Duncan's got his 4th assist in this one.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Outside, Davis. Here's Eaton.
Los Angeles foul. Marcus Gilmore. 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Pippen kicks to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
On its way from Curry for 2. Another one falls for the Clippers.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Chicago calls timeout. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pippen outside. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. Jordan with the steal. To the inside. Here's Duncan. It's blocked.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
Here's Davis. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, look, he's got the length to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
Curry, tough finish inside.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Pass to McGrady. It's good. This game is all even. McGrady's got 6.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Duncan, the pass to Curry. Over McGrady. Curry can't get it to go. Chicago with the ball. Puts up a 3. It's good from long range. And now a 3-point Bulls lead.
And is there any shot T-Mac doesn't have?
McGrady against Curry. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
Antetokounmpo dishes to McGrady. And he goes in for the dunk.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Duncan outside. Curry outside. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Duncan's got 6 assists now in the game.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Back to Giannis. There's the 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. It's been all about Stephen Curry for L.A. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Tracy McGrady is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Pippen. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Eaton in at the center.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
Pass to Curry. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
And here's Giannis. Now McGrady, defended by Jordan. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
Pass to Gilmore. Now here's Duncan. Outside Durant. Duncan with the screen for Durant. Now Duncan. And it's blocked. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Strong move off the glass.
Not much else the D can do. Sometimes Pippen is going to bury shots.
right in your face.
Now Curry puts up the three. Can't get it.
Well, that's part of his role. With great size, they rely on him to help control the boards.
And he banks the layup in.
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Here's the teardrop.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First team foul. At the line for your Clippers, Stephen Curry, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
Well, they needed those. He stayed calm and got it done.
Bulls leading by 5. McGrady left side.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Duncan with the rebound.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Now Curry. 1:46 left in the game. No good from 3.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Now Davis. Now Antetokounmpo with the floater.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And Davis sends it back.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nuh-uh. Not on my watch.
Giannis up strong with force.
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do there.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. Coach telling their players, let's play with urgency. This is the game. I know we'll win if we play hard. Let's see how the team responds.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Here's Durant. And it's off. Chicago with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Now Davis. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He gets it to go.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the play.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within single digits. Both good from the line that time. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. McGrady against Jordan. Now here is McGrady. He's covered closely, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Meeting the defense with power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
Shooting 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 9.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of them.
Deflects the pass, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
So the Bulls win it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Alan LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And now, our player of the game, Tracy McGrady.
And it's Sacramento to start out. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. They've got Anthony, and it's Kidd in at the 1. Wembanyama finds Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Here's Artest. He's guarded by Anthony. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Kidd. Anthony outside. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Kidd takes such great pride in making his teammates better. He loves setting them up.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Mutombo. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials. Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Kidd. Leonard outside. They set the pick, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
First personal foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Outside Wembanyama. Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Personal foul. First team foul. Warriors substitution. Number 30, Stephen Curry.
Wembanyama, pass to SGA. They set the pick. Clock at 4. Back to Wembanyama. Here's the 3. Buries it from 3.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Anthony, the pass to Garnett. Now here's Curry. And the Warriors making a switch here. Livingston's checked in.
Warriors substitution. Number 34, Sean Livingston.
Here's Garnett. Pass to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Garnett. Blocked!
Boy, the shot blocking instincts of Mutombo, superb. Timing, exquisite.
And here's Payton. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Cans it with nobody near him.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens. Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Livingston. Anthony outside. Pass to Livingston. Now here's Anthony. Got a hand on it. Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. And here's Payton. 1:04 left now in the first quarter. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Warriors substitution. Number 19, Leandro Barbosa.
Here's Payton to the wing on the left. And there's a pick. 4-3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Warriors trail by 3. With the fadeaway. Anthony misses.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Payton's shot is good.
Well, how about Gary Payton's silky look, working his way in close to the basket to make sure he got what he wanted in close.
Barbosa passes to Garnett. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Leonard inside. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Sacramento leading by 5. Wembanyama, screen on Leonard. From the wing, another one falls for Sacramento.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Kings ahead. They're up 7. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you think about the Kings here, guys?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
They've got Victor Wembanyama, and it's Artest in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Here's Garnett. Pass to Anthony. Oh, there's the alley. Tipped. Down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit. One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Now here's Payton. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Another one falls for Sacramento.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Here's Kidd. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Anthony misses. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. PA?
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Artest. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball.
Warriors ball.
Warriors trail by 9. Anthony outside. Buries it down low. Anthony's got his second basket of the game.
Superb playmaking from Kidd with that dish right there.
SGA passes to Payton. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands this team wants him to be aggressive on offense. Love watching him go to work.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's SGA. Pass to Payton. Back to SGA. All alone. And that one drops. And now it's an 11-point Kings lead.
Smart, tough, unselfish. Excellent find by Gary Payton.
Anthony, the pass to Garnett. Now here's Leonard. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Mutombo with the rebound.
Working from medium range. He was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
SGA passes to Payton. Back to SGA. Lots of room. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Pass to Leonard. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Kidd. Connects on the foul line jumper.
Kidd will take whatever you give him out there now. Very opportunistic as a shooter.
Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires for 3. Oh, the confidence from SGA on that 3.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Kings. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Back to the game after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drum line. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, better right this time. One more time. A round of applause for the participants.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Warriors trail by 12. Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. We've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Garnett in at the power forward position. And he lobs it up to the rim. Outside Payton. Sacramento passing it around. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, SGA can't get it to go. So it's the Warriors now. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Anthony, guarded by Payton. The layup misses.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Leonard for three. Drains the triple.
Leonard scores at all three levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
To the middle. And the basket by Mutombo. Mutombo's got his first bucket in this one.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
And Sacramento has possession. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Back to SGA. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17.
Boy, what a clean pass by Payton that time. He sees a ready shooter and gets it to him at just the right time.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Anthony outside. Here's Kidd. The shot. Sacramento grabs the miss. Mutombo's got his fourth rebound in this one. To the paint. Leonard with the ball. Pass to Kidd. Launches the three. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Kidd's got 5 points.
Known as a pass-first player, that's who Jason Kidd is. He doesn't shy away from shooting off the catch when he has opportunity.
Get out a bit. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. He's got 6.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. And Clay stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Garnett. No made baskets yet. Kidd. Mutombo with the rebound. Mutombo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Left side, Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Leonard with the ball. Payton covering. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Payton finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Payton. Takes the three. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've reached the end of the third. Kings ahead, leading by 8. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Mutombo in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. SGA, he's open. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 4th rebound in this one. Anthony, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar, and down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
You know, once Kareem establishes that inside position, dunking is really easy for him.
Pass to Payton. Back to SGA. Wide open look. Yep, right through the net. SGA's got 19 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Anthony. Out to Leonard. There's the triple. Leonard, a threat from deep.
Kawhi poses so many problems for a defense. I mean, inside, outside, mid-range, he can hurt you from anywhere.
Yes, sir! Count it!
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Leonard. Here's Kidd. No one near him. The jumper is good.
Garnett really comfortable shooting as soon as he catches it. He's got a lot of confidence in his jump shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. Outside SGA. Beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Warriors trail by 8. Leonard up top, guarded by Payton. Yes, sir, with the 3.
This is huge for Kidd's confidence. When he's dialed in from deep, this offense is especially dangerous.
Warriors foul. Kevin Garnett. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's SGA. The 17-footer. Yes, sir, it's good.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. 1:07 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. 5 to shoot. Ooh, the shot misses. Garnett's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. inside Wembanyama. It's stolen.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over. And I love seeing Anthony come up with big plays in these moments because his team is dependent on him to score, especially when the game is tight.
Here's SGA following the score by Golden State. Here's Mutombo. Here's SGA. Oh, the shot is off. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They're down by 5. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Loose for 3. Jacks up a 3. Oh, the shot is off. And so it's Sacramento with the W. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Tip-off goes to Sacramento. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Pippen is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Eaton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Great open look there.
Yeah, this is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Giannis outside. Pass to McGrady. Back to Giannis. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And it's Sacramento's ball. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. SGA sets a screen for Payton. And Wembanyama outside. Just 5 on the clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Man, this kid has all the confidence in the world. Wembanyama stayed under control just in time to beat the clock.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside for Pippen. From outside, off the mark.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Giannis with it, picked up by Artest. Back to Giannis. McGrady sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. Davis down low. Wembanyama on him. And that one's good. McGrady.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Payton. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. 1:57 left to play here in the first. Here's McGrady. Pass to Eaton. Now here's Davis. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. A shot by McGrady, no good. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. And it's Artest missing.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Giannis passes to Davis. McGrady outside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Kings leading. Payton kicks to SGA. Wembanyama, a screen on Pippen. Wembanyama.